Now, the search for a 6-year-old has ended in tragedy. Here he is right.
This is the story of 6-year-old Ramon Jett from Riverdale, Georgia, but he went by RJ. He was born on January 15, 2020, and is described by his family as being nonverbal, autistic, and had ADHD. He was deeply loved by his family and touched the hearts of many people in the community. But sadly, on Sunday, June 28, 2026, the Clayton County Police Department would receive a phone call that RJ had gone missing. It was reported that RJ was last seen between 11:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. local time on June 28th at the 8000 block of Webb Road in Riverdale, Georgia. RJ's mom said family members woke up from a nap at around 1 p.m. on Sunday and realized he was no longer at his sister's apartment. Crews searched for RJ on Sunday afternoon, in the evening, and into the early morning hours of Monday, June 28th. And this is according to Major Frank Thomas, who said this at a press conference, who was with the Clayton County Police Department. A few hours after the search resumed on Monday, June 29th, Thomas said RJ was found deceased in a pond near his last known location. RJ's mom said that she and her son arrived at his sister's apartment on Saturday, June 27th, to go swimming, and ultimately stayed the night. On Sunday, she told the outlet that her son stayed at the apartment while she left to go to work. According to RJ's mom, family members went to lie down at around 11 a.m. Then, about 2 hours later, she said that they noticed the front door was open and that they couldn't find RJ. After being contacted, the police used drones, helicopters, dive teams, and multiple law enforcement agencies to help search for RJ. The Clayton County Police Department asked that everyone continue to keep RJ's family, friends, and all of those affected by this tragedy in their thoughts and prayers. They also asked the public to respect the family's privacy as they grieve. At this point, the investigation remains ongoing, and it also is reported that no charges will be filed against the family.
Here he is right here. Clayton police announced this morning they found this boy's body in a pond right near Webb Road in Riverdale. And that's where Channel 2's Candace McCowan joins us live. Candace, investigators say minutes matter when children are out there. They're vulnerable. They're missing. I know this hit you hard as a mom of a young child as well.
Yeah, Karen, I'll tell you, it's hard to look at this sweet little face. This is Ramon Jett, or RJ as they know him. Families searched for him for hours after they discovered he was missing. They eventually called in police, who found that 6-year-old boy's body here in this community lake.
I think I saw the dad first. I was over there walking my dog by the lake, and I was like, he asked me, had I seen the little boy?
Neighbors heard the questions from the parents of 6-year-old Ramon Jett Sunday afternoon, and then saw law enforcement swarm the Sutter Lake apartment community.
The timeline, he went missing around 12, and I think around 2 o'clock in the afternoon is when we were notified. I think, the family was doing their due diligence search, trying to find him first. We employed drones, helicopters, dive teams in order to find him.
RJ is autistic and nonverbal. They searched, even bringing in a DNR boat, pausing that search at midnight, then resuming Monday morning, finding RJ's body in this lake after 9. Investigators don't expect criminal charges, but for those who are vulnerable and missing.
I would have preferred that families call us immediately, because the sooner you call us, it takes us just a little bit of time to get our resources out there, but the sooner the better.
The search and now the death of little RJ, capturing a community.
That's really sad. That's a child. At the end of the day, that's a baby, and whatever happened didn't deserve to happen, because it's just real sad.
It weighs on everybody. Most officers are parents, even grandparents like myself.
Yeah, so many people struck by this story. One thing that the police department talked about is for RJ at his home, that they had locks that were higher up. It was harder for him to reach and unable for him to get out. But here, while he was visiting family, those locks were lower. He was able to unlock them and get out, and eventually landing here in this lake. We're now live here in Clayton County. I'm Candace McCowan for Channel 2 Action News.
Go get it.
The night with his other siblings, with my older daughter, which is his sister, to go swimming yesterday. So when they woke up from a nap today, they discovered that the door was open, and everybody just got into search mode, and we've been looking ever since.
Yeah, I see police, they're locked in.
I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. Mr. Allen came out, spoke to me himself, and told me that he was going to bring out the best, which he did. So I'm just sitting in prayer.
For people who may see your son, or if they see your son, a message that you want people to know, how should they approach him?
He's a sweet kid. He is nonverbal. He may be a little standoffish, but if you can, please contact the police station immediately. He's wearing a light green shirt, dark green shorts, no shoes, socks, and stay the night with him.